Hey everybody, welcome to Stranded Deep. Today I've been asked to make a tutorial on how to make a raft. So we're going to make a raft today. This is what you get when you first come in. It's a life raft. Kind of a pain in the butt to get it to go where you want, as you probably found out. Well, today I'm going to show you the different materials and how to make basically that. That's what you're gonna make. Well, we will make. It's gonna be out of different materials. That was actually the first raft I made when I got to the very first island. I stripped the island and made that. It's all out of sticks. Sticks. It takes a lot of sticks too, by the way. It takes 14 sticks, like I have lined up over here. 14 of them, I believe. Hopefully, 14 sticks for one section, and that was 7 sections. So yeah, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7. There are other things you can get and make. Making up. Actually, the center section is buoy ball. So there's only 6 of them I had to make with sticks. Right? Is that 6? 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't remember now. I have to take a look. Yeah, 6. Alright, so I had to make 6 with sticks. I had found 1 buoy ball. And that's what you can do, is look on the wrecks around you, around your island, and you'll find either these buoy balls like this, or drums like this, or tires. And if you don't have any of that, and you have enough logs and trees, you can make them out of trees. The sections. And you can start with just one section, and we'll do that. Let's see. Let's get a couple of ropes here. Kind of a mess over here, isn't it? Okay, but like I did, you know, a buoy ball. Let's see. We're gonna need an axe. These are the only ones out of the group, out of the materials besides sticks, that you can put in your inventory. Like that. You can, when they're out floating, because they'll be out in the water, you can swim up to them, grab them. These, when you, they'll be on a ship. They won't be on a beach like this. You know, they'll be on a ship. I just have them here for, so I can show you. So, what you'll do is when you knock them together, they're going to float up. And then these, you can't put in your inventory. You have to right-click and drag back to the beach. Or if you're good, you can throw them. I guess there's a way to throw them. I'm not very good at that, so. And these are barrels. Use an axe to break them loose off of the deck of the ship or whatever they're on. Tires are the same way. You can use the axe to break the rope, or a knife. Actually, you can use that on either one. With barrels, you need 3 barrels per section, and a lashing, which you got lashings over here, or all over. You need 3 tires. You only need 2, so you have 1 extra. But if you find 2 sets of tires, which is a lot of the case sometimes, now you have 3 sections. You can make 3 sections of a raft with the 2 bundles of tires. And this stuff over here is the different material sticks, corrugated, or planking. And I think you can actually use clay, but I wasn't sure of the recipe, so I didn't include it. But I think, I don't know if you have to make the brick first, or if it's just the raw clay, but you can have a clay deck. So this is for the top, these are for the base, and you'll see that. I'll show you here in just a second, because we're going to need a hammer for that. We don't need the axe anymore. Drop it. Buoy balls will keep on, do that one, so we will take and make ourselves a base. Now you have to equip the hammer once you've got your material, whatever it is. In this case, we're going to use buoy balls to begin with. So you got your buoy balls. Tap C, It may even do it on the quick thing. Yeah, it does it right there. So either way, but I'll show you this way. Go to vehicles, bases, already highlighted, and in this case we have buoy balls, or if it was sticks you were using, or one of the others. Okay, and it's right there. You can't go down too far. Just click it in with the mouse, left click it, watch out, it'll float away. Kind of bring it over, and usually there's things on the beach like rocks and stuff you can... Not gonna cooperate, are you? There's usually rocks and things you can set them on that will help you, because to snap things onto them, it's kind of a pain, you know, especially if they're in the water, because that's where they, you know, they can't have anything next to them, you know, and if they're in the water, then they tend to keep floating away on you. So let's see, next thing we'll do, a couple more of these. Now what you can do with this is the basics of a raft right here. This, you can just do that. You can put a top on it. Let's see that. What should we put? Let's put a plank. I think it takes 2 planks or 2 corrugated. So and if this was all you had and this is what you wanted to do, you could use it this way. This is then you go to flooring. I think it's floor. Yeah, raft floor. Wood, or we have this one right here. Yeah, it's 2. So, and you see, snaps into place on top of it. And bam. Actually, that's a raft. That will work. I tend to like to get something a little more stable, and you know, so that's why I kind of went for the bigger raft right off the bat. Yeah. Cool. That will float away on you if you're not careful. There's currents in the game, so you know. But yeah, that's the beginning. And then you could put your rudder like here on this side, and anchor on that side, and you could put a sail in the middle, and there you go. That you would be able to sail around on that, and every fish out there could be able to tip you over too, so you gotta be aware of that. Like sharks, they love to knock you off your raft. Okay, I hope that doesn't mess with any of the rest of this. I don't think it should, because you can add to these as you go. And that's the thing too, is you can add to it. So if you only have like 2, you can start that would be the base of this one. So if you only had 2 that you could do, put 2 side by side, put your rudder, anchor, and put your sail off to the side. And then as you get pieces, you can add and finish it. But for the demonstration today, we have miraculously found everything we need. So let's see, we've got that. Let's put on some tires. So you gotta look at the tires, because you obviously can't put them in your inventory. Hit quick, hold down your C key to bring up your quick crafting menu, or tap it. Go back to bases under vehicle. We've already been there, so it's kind of there. And then there it is right there, tire base. Come over here to your thing. And right there, you see it turns white and kind of snaps in. Okay, you want to do it there, because if you move around too much and it detaches, you will make that section, and if you do, you will lose that section unless you're going to make 2 rafts. Because if you try to take it apart, it will just you don't get the materials back. So there you go, there's that one there. Well, allow me to put on the other side. Maybe. Let's put another tire on there. And quick quick crafting, holding down the C on that one. And you gotta have your hammer equipped. Now see, it wants to snap in, but the rocks or something are in the way, so you're gonna have to move it. Something's in the way. Let's see, what can we do here? Sometimes you gotta fidget around with it and get it just right. So that thing's kinda, oops. Come on now. Don't argue with me. Get over here. Darn it, that's not what I want. That's gotta be facing up. It won't go over there, will it? Come on. Maybe that will work. Let's try it. Being stubborn. Alright, go back over to your tire. You can move the tires closer to it, by the way, if you wanted to. You wouldn't have to run back and forth. Okay, see there, it's snapped in. There. Bam. Alright. Now we have that whole center section right there. And if this, again, if that's all you had to begin with, that would work right there. You know, putting the top on them. Oops, come back there. Putting the top on it, and then you just don't want to stay there, does it? Putting the tops on them, and this time let's go ahead and put some corrugated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Because you can mix and match. It's moving around, kind of weary. And I think you have to go to this one, and get them in here. Corrugated flooring right there. Let's see if you can do it the other way. No, it doesn't show it. Corrugated flooring. Floor. But I don't think it has the raft. So you just get it, you can get it from here. And bam, right there. It's white, snapped into place. Bam. Okay, now it did put it up there. Okay, cool. So sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. You know, and it'll snap into place in white or whatever your color is. There we go. Now next would just be to put on the two, you know, outrigger type things on either side, like that. But first, let's go ahead and put in our rudder and stuff like that. I'll show you how that goes. So if this is all you got to begin with, you know, 3 sections, that will work, and it's a lot more stable. Let's see, is it 2, 3 sticks? You're going to need 1 piece of cloth too. 1 piece of cloth. Let me show you what I've got in here. I think it's 2 sticks per. 1 for the rudder, or 2 for the rudder, 2 for the sail, and then 1 each. 1 for the rudder, 1 for the sail for the cloth, and then I think it's 1 lashing each. And we'll see in just a minute. And if you don't find the cloth on the island, you know, or one of the shipwrecks or something, you'll have to make a loom, because this cannot be rowed. You can't row it with an oar. It won't work. At least as far as I know, it won't work. I don't think it does. You have to have a sail and a rudder, both of them. They both need to be there for it to work. Okay, let's see if it'll let me put the rudder on. And the rudder would be under propulsion or movement or something. Raft movement. And the rudder right there. And yeah, 2 sticks, 1 cloth, and 1 lashing. Let's see, what do I need? Okay, it's because it's... Alright. We're gonna have to move it. They let me put it on there. And rudder. There it is, right there. Even though it doesn't look quite right because it didn't have all the graphics in there, if it's white like that on the back, it will go in. Okay. And then what I usually do is have the sail off to one side or the other so you can have a clear view ahead of you. So you just take, it's your preference on which side you want it on, but if you have it on one of the adjacent squares like this to the sides, you can reach it when you're at the rudder. If you put it on the one of the ones up there, you can't reach it while you're at the rudder, so you have to let go of the rudder to undo the sail. And having it right here or here is probably your best bet. That way you can always reach it with the from the rudder. You don't have to let go of it, because if you get swept off of this the sail is up, it'll leave without you. It'll go and you'll lose it. I think it says now something about lost at sea or something like that. Let's see. I think we have the stuff for sale. Yeah, and this is quick manual. I think it's probably because I'm next to the boat. It wants to put it there. I don't want it there. I want it there. And we want it to go the other way. So I think you can, yeah, Q or E will rotate it so the arrows are facing the way you want forward like that. You see. And then click it in. There you go. Sails in. Oh, hit it. That's down. And that's up. Interact with it with your interact key. I think it's E by default. And the same with your rudder. If you interact, you're with it. Now you can also bring this up or down when you're attached. Because like I say, if you get washed off, you'll lose your boat because you ain't gonna catch it. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the anchor on. So what do I have of it? Okay, I got enough now. Okay, so you're gonna need 4 lashings, 6 rocks, and I think a stick. Just 1 stick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And we'll check here in a sec. And again, I think, yeah, you can get it through the quick, hold in down the C, or tap it, and under propulsion, it's on our movement, same, very first one. Yeah, 6 rocks, 1 stick, 4 lashings. And what you want to do is get it attached to right there. It's in the front, I know that, but it won't hurt anything. It's fine. And that's the closest. So, again, when you're attached, you can operate the sail and the anchor. You know, and the anchor's right in front of you, so you don't have to look away. You can pull right in to where you're going. You know, but so far, this is the basis of a raft. This will work. This is fairly stable. You know, not too bad. But, you know, so, is it getting that late already? Wow. Okay. I may take and pause this then in just a second, come back in the morning and we'll finish. Because it's going to get too dark, you won't be able to see. And we're going to have to move this thing around and do some things with it, so. Because I'll show you exactly, you know, you'll have that raft right there, right here. So, at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and pause for just a sec. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Beautiful morning here in Stranded Deep. Going to continue making the raft. So I need to get the hammer out. Let's see, go over here. Look at these barrels. It will do it in the quick, or base and barrels. I want you on the front anyway, like that. Remember, you gotta let it, make sure it snaps in. Okay. I'm gonna make one out of, okay, quick, holding down the C. I'm gonna make one out of stick, but I'm not gonna put it on this raft. I'm just gonna make it and show you, because it's kind of nice and symmetrical. Barrels up front, back, buoy balls in the thing, tires on the side. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. But I'll make one out of the stick to show you. Oh, it let me, no, yep, don't let me put one there though. Alright, so we're gonna have to move you over like so. There. And we can get this last one in. And these barrels you gotta have in front of you, like so, when you do it, with the lashing in your inventory. And yes, bam, alright. Now you see, that's the whole basic thing there. Now I will put a stick top on here just to show you where you're going, where you're going, where you're going. Deploy the anchor, deploy the anchor. You can't climb on top of a raft actually that doesn't have a top. So if you do go to other places, let's see, no. Actually, let me get on top of there. That was really weird. You see what I'm saying about it taking off? Man, it wants to go. Good, no nasties around here. So let's get the top on it, and then I'll show you the motor part of it. Okay, let's see. What do we have here left to put on there? We need one. That's one. Because it takes 4 sticks for one, so... Oh, I think we're going to do all stick, maybe. I may not have enough. Oh, no, wait a minute. I got some stuff over here. What are these? Just running around really quick here and grab some stuff here. I didn't, I mean, that might be enough. Sorry about that. I guess I did not put enough stuff for the tops. But you see, you won't be able to climb up on top of any of this. It's only the one that has a top that you can get onto. So just for reference, if you only have one, gotta have a way to get to it. Okay, so we've got 3 here. We need 4. What we've got here? We can do 2, and looks like we can definitely do 2 in the sticks. So let's put the corrugated or the planking one back here. Plank one, this one, right there. Put the other one out there. There we go. And then a couple of stick ones up there. So you see, you can kind of hodgepodge these all together. You know, it doesn't matter what you're using, tires, barrels, whatever you can find, you know. But that's not bad looking. Got our deal going on there. So there's your raft, and like I say, you can start with just one section if you have to. Because you can also move these sails later on. Once if you get more cloth and you decide, you know, for now you only had one section, you could put the sail right there and go, you know what I mean? And it'll bob around, but this won't bob around as much. It handles the storms pretty well. You know, the design of it, it's simple. It's only 7 sections, you know, and then once you start getting around and you're finding engine parts, you're also going to need some duct tape. You're going to need these, I believe, 4 engine parts. Engine itself, filter part, fuel part, and an electrical part, and the duct tape. The jerry cans is actually, you're going to need one for the still, and you're going to need one to get it out of the still and put it in the motor. And without those, this don't run. But with this, let's see, I think I got everything here. I hope I do. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Wouldn't do it in the quick, so you have to go to thing, and you hope you saw that. It was vehicles, and then movement, raft movement, or whatever. And last one on the line, which was motor. You're gonna let me up there, aren't you? No, okay. Now what I like doing, like you'll see on there, the engine's on the front of mine, so when I pull into a place like this, I pull in, what I can do is I can drive out, you know, because the anchor is also accessible to the motor. And I like having it on this side out of the way more than on that side. Some people may prefer having it on that side. You can. And it's accessible. You can use the anchor from there, so you can use the anchor from there. Actually, it says you can put it there, but I don't know if you can. I wonder what'll happen. Let's try it. What could happen? What's the worst that could happen? I don't know. Rudder. Motor. Rudder. Oh. I'll be. I hear a shark. Or something like that. Spooky music. Any rate, I wonder if that'll work. Let's try it. Start out with the rudder. See if we can get out of here without hitting anything. I think there's a shark around here somewhere. And you see, it works just good, just great. Barrels make it ride nice and high out of the water. And you can reach the anchor, you can reach the sail, so if you need to. Okay. It's always best to put that sail up when you're gonna stop or something, because if you get washed off and for some reason this thing goes, it's gonna go without you. But once you got the anchor down, you're pretty much not gonna go anywhere. Now let's, oh, you know what though? That's that part on the jerry cans I was telling you about. I didn't put any fuel in it. So without the fuel, like right there, good example, it don't work. I'm kind of curious though. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that. I just gotta try that. So we're gonna come in here and get some fuel. I don't think it's getting that late. Yeah, it's about midday. We can take a little spin. Yeah, I hear some creepy music going on there. And you see right there with the anchor in front of you, you don't have to take your eye on off where you're going. Let down the sail. Let up. Raise the sail. Okay, I just so happen to actually have fuel with me, so this is fine. But this is what you're going to need these for. One, to make a fuel still, but you're going to need to be potatoes, which there's probably some on there somewhere. I'm not going to look for them right now. But you'll need potatoes to fuel your still and wood. Where is it? Okay. All I got is one. Huh, I usually have more than that with me. That's alright though. That one's done. And I've got sail. See, that's the one nice thing about having the you know, keeping the sail. Even when you do get a motor, keep your sail. Because if you run out of gas, you can still get home. There we go. You just put this over here on the beach. And get it later. Because that emptied that. It's in there now. And like I did, okay, I came in, which I should have worked on the back too, it should. So, alright, we got gas. And then back it out. Motors are nice for that. Sometimes they're noisy, you know, or if it's particularly rough, sometimes the sail is better. But it seems to be going just fine. It's not bothering anything. They're not bothering each other, so that's cool. I did not know that. I thought for sure one would disappear or something. But they're both still there. Right on. And this is fairly stable. I haven't had a shark tip me over yet. I don't think. So anyway, there you go. That's the tutorial on how to make a raft. Hope it didn't go too fast. You know, and now you know you can put the rudder and the motor in on the same one. That's pretty cool. I like that. Motor goes faster than the sail. Like I said, in stormy seas, actually, sometimes you might be better off using the sail. You won't, you know, you won't submarine quite as much. All right. Well, I hope that helps clarify on the building of raft and your materials that you can use, how to put it together, how to use your rocks and stuff like this thing to prop it up on, so you're not having to constantly try to chase it in the water. Oh, and there's the shark. There's the shark, and it looks like he's going to be a land shark. Better watch out for him. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to have to try to get to my boat and get out of here. All right. Take care, y'all.